A woman reported to the police that she hadn't seen her mother in over 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. That's over 700 days of not knowing where your mom is and doing nothing about it. That's a long grace period to give your mom to come back home. In any case, the police went to the mother's house in Deerfield Township, where she lived with her husband, Terrell York. Terrell was there, but Patricia York, the missing mother, was not. Terrell told the cops that his wife had moved out and now was living with her sister in Newaygo, about an hour from Deerfield. However, police would quickly learn this to be a lie, as following up with the sister led to the discovery that the sister too had not seen Patricia York for over 2 years. Last the sister heard, directly from Patricia over the phone, Patricia had been kicked out of her house by Terrell for arguing with him. After that call, the sister was unable to contact Patricia despite many attempts to do so. And so Terrell became the police's #1 suspect. Luckily for the police, Terrell had an outstanding warrant for driving under the influence, allegedly. And so the police arrested Terrell. And during the arrest, as the police looked around Terrell's house, they found in the freezer Patricia's body, just stuffed in there like a big piece of meat from Costco. Let's see what Terrell has to say for himself.
Go in there, sit in the chair. You want the door closed?
Oh,
Yeah. Did you wait for me?
Yep.
oh, damn.
What's wrong?
These handcuffs.
Are they too tight?
No, just something like
Don't
that.
don't sit on them. Just sit forward a hair. There you go. Sit your butt forward. Hey, Terry, I forgot. I got to read your Miranda rights because you're in jail on this warrant stuff. So I got to read, and you're not free to leave. So I got to read your Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you before or during any questioning. If you want a lawyer but cannot afford one, will be appointed to represent you at public expense. If you waive your right to remain silent and later wish to stop answering questions, the question will stop. If you waive your right to have a lawyer present and later change your mind, the questioning will stop until you have a lawyer. Do you understand the rights I just read you?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you willing to answer some questions for me right now?
What do you want, man?
Well, remember I was asking you some questions earlier
Yeah.
about your wife?
Yeah.
And you told me she had moved out?
She's safe.
Okay. Well, Terry, I got a search warrant. I went into your house. And I found your wife.
Okay.
So I would, there's no more, nothing to hide, no more feeling bad about it. But I need you, I'm wondering if she was sick and what you could tell me. What happened to her? She did what?
She passed away.
She passed away? How?
Alzheimer's.
Say it again.
Alzheimer's and just sick.
Alzheimer's and sick? So do you know when this happened?
Yeah.
When?
September 13th.
What year?
This past year.
22? 2022?
Yeah.
So explain to me how she passed away.
She just laid in bed.
So you woke up one morning?
She was up and she was gone.
You mean you woke up and found her that way, or what?
When I got up, she was breathing. I couldn't, and then she just stopped.
Stop breathing?
She was sick, made me promise not to take her to a hospital or nothing.
What was she going to the doctor for any treatment? I see oxygen and stuff in there.
She went, but her doctor stopped seeing her.
Why?
Because she hadn't been going.
To her appointments?
Yeah.
And what was the diagnosis? What was all wrong with her?
Oh, she had cancer, and the main thing was the Alzheimer's and stuff.
I'm sorry, did you say she had cancer?
She did, but she'd survived it twice. She had her bladder removed, and yeah, you checked. She died. She died on her own.
So you didn't do anything to her?
No,
You didn't do anything to her? You're sure?
I'm very sure.
So you're telling me she died of natural causes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now we have the issue of where I found her.
I didn't know what to do.
So what did you do with her?
I put her in there.
And where?
Where you found her.
Where?
Where you found her.
In the freezer?
Yeah.
Is there power at the house?
No, it just got turned off.
How long ago?
I don't know. I was gone.
Days ago? Just a couple days ago?
Just a couple days ago.
So you put her in the freezer?
Yeah.
Well, people's spouses die all the time.
I know.
And mostly we call the police, call the ambulance, call a funeral home. Why didn't you do that?
I was scared.
Of what?
Because she was in such bad shape.
Okay. But like I said, people's spouses get sick and die all the time.
I know. I don't know. I just panicked, man. I don't know. She was my life. And she was so sick, and I was sick, and I barely could take care of her. I didn't hurt her. Trust me, I never did.
So when I get an autopsy done, is that what it's going to tell me?
Yes, sir.
That she died of natural causes?
Yes.
You didn't have anything to do with that?
No, sir, I didn't hurt her.
You sure you didn't hurt your wife?
No, I didn't hurt her. She wasn't eating. She was really sick. And she wouldn't let me, she refused to let me take her anywhere. She made me promise not to let her go in the hospital. Or never have to go in the nursing home.
That's fine, I understand that. I'm just not understanding the end. Why you put her in a freezer?
I don't know.
What happened to her Social Security? Did you continue to get that?
Yes.
Yes?
I've got to pay bills with it and stuff.
How was she getting paid? Is that what you remember? You told me about a card.
I told you on the card.
So is that? Do you have that card?
Yes.
Where's that at?
It's in my wallet.
Is that your wallet? Is your wallet here?
Yeah. You want it?
I'll probably have to get it. Does anybody know about this besides you and I?
Just me and you.
Are you telling me the truth?
This guy's honest.
Okay. Do you have a cell phone?
Yeah.
Is there a passcode on it? There's no there's no lock on it?
No.
Like you got to punch in 1, 2, 3, 4 to unlock it? Or your thumbprint?
No.
No passcode on it?
No.
Is there, if I look on that cell phone, be anything on there that shouldn't be on there regarding your wife or anything?
There's nothing on there about my wife.
Nothing? No pictures or anything like that?
No.
No? So I just want to confirm this. You said September 13th. You were sure about that day. You remember the day she died, right? The year. What year? This is 2023 right now. It's April of 2023 right now.
I think that's the day. I know the date.
Yep, September 13th. You were very confident when you told me that.
Yeah.
Is the year 2022, that would be, that's 8 months ago. 8 months ago. Is it only 8 months ago, or is it a year and 8 months ago?
It was 8 months ago. It was September.
You told me September 13th.
Yes.
20.
I remember the day. It was.
I'm asking the year though. Can we be sure? 2022.
Yes. Yes.
Is that right? Is there anything else that you haven't told me?
That's
that
it.
you think I should know?
Nothing.
So, was your intention of not reporting her death, is that to cover up a crime?
No.
Or was it just you were frightened because your wife died?
I was frightened. I didn't. You can, man. You get autopsy. There's nothing wrong with it. I didn't.
So you didn't do anything to her?
I did not.
Sorry, I think it's my partner. I didn't look real close. Is she all in one piece?
Yes.
You didn't cut her up?
Oh hell no! That'd be sick. I love that woman, man.
I don't know. I just wanted to ask. I didn't look close. What is she wrapped in?
It was just a bedspread thing.
Bedspread?
Yeah.
Did you, that freezer you have, did you own that already? Or did you buy that separate?
I own that. We moved here with it.
Was it empty or did you have to empty it out?
It was empty.
So she's been in there since September 13, 2022.
Yeah.
About 8 months.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you can think of that I need to know before we're done speaking?
Nothing I can think of.
Okay. All right. Thank you for being honest with me. Anything else?
No.
You look like you're thinking.
Nothing else. Don't try. That's the truth, man. You know, I never hurt that woman. Never.
Okay. So, if we'll have to do an autopsy, right? We check over the body, look head to toe, make sure things. I'm sorry, my partner's
I
texting.
mean, she had
Is there anything on her that I'm gonna find?
nothing.
No, big giant bruise somewhere.
She had like bed sores and stuff because I was trying my best, you know, but I was putting like triple antibiotic on her and stuff.
So you're
Like,
telling me was she bedridden
Yes,
before she passed away? She was bedridden.
pretty much.
Couldn't get
Yeah,
out of bed.
I'd get her out and try to and help her to the bathroom and stuff, and I was trying to get her baths and stuff best I could, but she wasn't moving very good. And,
But there
but there's no bruises or nothing like
no
that.
big bonk on the head. No, you hit her with something like that. All I mean, like a mark on the skull.
No,
Didn't stab her. Nothing like that. I'm not gonna
No.
find anything like that.
hell no.
Gunshot wound. Nothing like that.
No,
Okay.
I love that woman.
I understand, but here we are. And you know what I found?
I know.
Was she taking medication prescribed to her by a doctor?
I had meds. I just threw all them away. But I couldn't get her to take medication.
Do you know what doctor or what health system you were going to?
She went to a doctor in Grant. I ain't exactly sure.
Like a family physician?
Yeah. Her doctor was Wendy, and she quit taking her because I never went with Pat to the doctor, and she had me go one time, and Wendy called me in there, and she said that she wasn't treating her no more because all she was calling and getting was her pain medication, and she wasn't taking her other medications and stuff. And I'm like, I didn't know.
she was seeing a female doctor in the city of Grant named Wendy.
Yes. Yes. And that was like a couple years before. And then she just refused to go to a doctor after that.
So you're telling me she hadn't been to a doctor in like 2 years?
Yes.
So
After Wendy she wouldn't go to a doctor.
nothing local here in Mount Pleasant or anything?
No. Because Wendy said she wasn't going to treat her anymore. And I told her, I said, well, you need to get set up and find you another doctor. And she's like, I'm not going back there anymore.
Okay.
But no, man, I never hurt my wife.
Okay. I don't think I have any more questions. Again, my name's Detective Fall. And you're going to be here for some time now.
Yeah.
I got to discuss this with my boss and with our prosecuting attorney and see what we're going to do, okay?
Yeah.
But we're obviously going to have some more charges besides why you're here. I'm just going to be honest with you, okay?
Yeah.
I hope you're telling me the truth.
This the guy's honest truth, man.
So at the end of my autopsy, it's going to tell me she died of natural causes. They're not going to find any trauma to her. Is that right?
No, that's the truth. I never heard her. I loved her. I took care of her.
Did you not tell anybody about her death because you needed the Social Security money?
No, that's not it. I just didn't want people to know. Like I said, man, I cashed out for 401k. I was living off that and everything.
Was that before she died or after?
Before.
So when's the last time you worked?
It's been about 2 years. Because I was taking care of her. I was sick had all from after COVID. I got all kinds of health issues. Was in and out of the hospital. Couldn't work.
I don't know you. I never even looked at your record. Do you have a criminal record?
Yeah.
What's on there? I'm gonna look. I'm just curious.
Oh shit! I got piles of shit, all kinds of misdemeanors. I got some felonies in Georgia. I was in prison.
What were you in prison for?
Burglary.
Any violent crime I'm gonna find?
Way back when I was like 18, I had a aggravated assault. Got in a fight.
What states would you have been arrested or?
That was all in Georgia.
Georgia and then later Michigan?
The only thing I've had here is some misdemeanors.
Okay. How long have you lived at that house? I think it was 2016, does that sound right?
Yeah.
Where did you live before that?
Well, we lived in Howard City.
Howard City?
Yeah.
So, how much money did you have in your 401k when you were done working and cashed out? What do you think you had in there?
Oh, it was like 23,000.
Well, that's not a ton of money to live on.
Well,
What have you been doing for money the last couple of years? Social Security?
First thing I did was, I got bad itch. First thing I did was go ahead and pay bills. I just paid way ahead. When I cashed it out, I just paid up everything I could. Like, bought gas. I paid a couple $1,000s on electricity and everything. Just because I knew at that time both of us was sick. I was going to be out of work.
And then she passed away.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't do nothing because of money, man. I was just scared. I was afraid because I didn't take her nowhere because I promised her I'd. I don't care no more.
All right. Well, I don't have any more questions, but again, I'll be here tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So if you need anything, you can ask and speak to me. If we haven't covered anything or anything else you can think you need to tell me.
Let's do the autopsy, you'll know.
What's that?
Let's just do the autopsy, you'll know.
All right. Well, I hope that's the case.
Yeah, I never heard her.
Okay. I hope you're being truthful with me.
That's the truth.
So, why did you tell me earlier that she moved out and living with family or whatever you said she was doing?
Just didn't want to deal with this shit.
Terrell York was sentenced to 8 years in prison, far exceeding the recommended sentence of 6 months. Multiple reasons accounted for this, including Terrell being a 4-time offender, his previous 3 crimes all being driving under the influence. It was clear that Terrell was probably an alcoholic, and he was concealing his wife's death for the sake of receiving her Social Security payments. Terrell York declined to comment. Thanks for watching.